Why should we care about what ancient philosophers thought? Their world was so different from ours. They didn't have smartphones, cars, or the internet, yet their ideas still resonate with us today. Why? Perhaps because they grappled with fundamental questions about life, truth, and the human condition. Questions that still fascinate and challenge us centuries later. One such philosopher was Plato, who lived in ancient Greece around 400 BC. Born into an aristocratic family, Plato could have pursued a life of politics and power. Instead, he dedicated himself to philosophy. He became a student of Socrates, another famous philosopher. Socrates' teachings deeply influenced Plato. After Socrates' death, Plato founded his own school, the Academy in Athens. The Academy became a center of learning, attracting brilliant minds from across Greece. It was at the Academy that Plato developed his groundbreaking philosophical ideas. Plato believed that the world we see around us is not the true reality. He argued that there is a higher realm of perfect, unchanging forms. These forms are the essence of things. For example, think of a beautiful sunset. Plato would say that the sunset we see is just a temporary, imperfect reflection of the form of beauty. The form of beauty is eternal and unchanging. It exists independently of any particular beautiful thing. Plato believed that by using our reason, we can access this realm of forms and gain true knowledge. To explain his theory of forms, Plato used the famous allegory of the cave. This allegory is one of the most profound and enduring metaphors in Western philosophy. Imagine prisoners chained inside a dark, damp cave. They have been there since birth, unable to move or turn their heads. They can only see shadows cast on the wall in front of them, created by objects passing in front of a fire behind them. They mistake these shadows for reality, believing them to be the only things that exist. One day, one of the prisoners manages to break free from his chains and escapes the cave. He steps outside and sees the outside world for the first time, a world full of vibrant colors and life. Initially, he is blinded by the intense light of the sun, which is far brighter than the dim cave. But as his eyes adjust, he begins to see the true reality, the world as it really is, not just shadows and illusions. Filled with this newfound knowledge, he returns to the cave to share his discovery with the others. However, the other prisoners don't believe him. They are so accustomed to their shadowy reality that they reject his message. Plato uses this story to show that most people are like the prisoners in the cave, trapped in a world of appearances and illusions. They are unable to see the true reality because they are confined by their limited perceptions. Only by using reason and philosophical thinking can we break free from these chains and see the true reality of the forms, the eternal and unchanging truths that lie beyond our sensory experiences. Section 5, Escaping the Cave, the Power of Reason. Reason is central to Plato's philosophy. He believed that reason is the highest faculty of the human soul. It allows us to access the forms and gain true knowledge. Plato distinguished between knowledge and opinion. Opinion is based on sensory experience, which can be deceptive. Knowledge, on the other hand, is grounded in reason and the forms. For Plato, the life of reason is the best life. It is the life that leads to true happiness and fulfillment. He believed that we should strive to cultivate our reason through education and contemplation. Section 6, The Good Life, Virtue, and its Rewards. In this section, we delve into the profound teachings of ancient Greek philosophers who believed that virtue is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Plato, one of the most influential philosophers, believed that living a virtuous life is essential for achieving true happiness. He argued that virtues are not just moral guidelines, but the very essence of a good life. He identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. These virtues, according to Plato, are the foundation upon which a harmonious and prosperous life is built. Wisdom is the knowledge of what is good and true. It is the ability to discern right from wrong and to make decisions that lead to the greater good. Wisdom guides us in our daily lives, helping us navigate through challenges and uncertainties. Courage is the ability to face danger and adversity with bravery. It is not merely physical bravery, but also the mental strength to stand up for what is right, even in the face of opposition. Courage empowers us to take risks and to pursue our goals with determination. Temperance is the moderation of our desires and appetites. It is the self-control that allows us to enjoy life's pleasures without overindulgence. Temperance teaches us balance and helps us maintain a healthy and disciplined lifestyle. Justice is the harmony of all the virtues, both within the individual and in society. It is the principle that ensures fairness and equality, guiding us to treat others with respect and integrity. Justice is the virtue that binds the other virtues together, creating a cohesive and just society. Plato believed that these virtues are interconnected. Each virtue supports and enhances the others, creating a balanced and harmonious character. Without one, the others cannot fully flourish. For example, courage without wisdom is recklessness. It leads to impulsive actions that can cause harm rather than good. Wisdom provides the guidance that courage needs to be effective and beneficial. Justice without temperance is tyranny. Without self-control, the pursuit of justice can become oppressive and unjust. Temperance ensures that justice is administered fairly and compassionately. He argued that by developing all four virtues, we can live a balanced and fulfilling life. These virtues guide us to live in harmony with ourselves and with others, creating a society where everyone can thrive. By embracing wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, we can achieve true happiness and fulfillment. Section 7. Justice, the ideal society. Plato's concern for justice extended beyond the individual to society as a whole. He believed that a just society was one where every individual played their part in harmony with others. In his book, The Republic, he outlines his vision for an ideal society ruled by philosopher kings. This book is one of the most influential works in Western philosophy and political theory. These rulers would be chosen for their wisdom and virtue, not their wealth or social status. Plato argued that only those who have a deep understanding of the forms, especially the form of the good, are fit to govern. Plato believed that only those who have grasped the forms are fit to govern. The forms represent the highest and most fundamental kind of reality, and understanding them requires a rigorous education and philosophical training. His ideal society was divided into three classes: the rulers, philosopher kings, the guardians, soldiers, and the producers, workers. Each class had a distinct role to play in maintaining the stability and harmony of the society. Each class had its own specific role and responsibilities. The rulers were to govern with wisdom, the guardians to protect and enforce the laws, and the producers to provide for the material needs of the society. Plato believed that this division of labor would ensure justice and harmony in society. By ensuring that each individual performed the role they were best suited for, the society would function smoothly and justly, with each part contributing to the well-being of the whole. Education played a crucial role in Plato's ideal society. He believed that through proper education, individuals could be guided to understand their place and purpose within the social structure. The philosopher kings, in particular, would undergo extensive training in philosophy, mathematics, and dialectics to prepare them for their role as wise and just rulers. In this way, Plato's vision of an ideal society was one where justice prevailed through the harmonious and well-ordered functioning of its various parts, each contributing to the greater good. Section 8. Love and Beauty, Ascending to the Forms. Plato's philosophy also explored the nature of love and beauty. He believed that love is a powerful force that can elevate the soul. In his dialogue Symposium, Plato describes love as a ladder. We begin by loving physical beauty, but through love we can ascend to higher and higher forms of beauty. This ascent culminates in the contemplation of the form of beauty itself, which is the highest and most perfect form of all. For Plato, love is not just a romantic feeling, it is a philosophical journey that leads us closer to truth and wisdom. Section 9. Plato's enduring legacy, echoes in modern thought. Plato's ideas have had a profound and lasting impact on Western thought. His theory of forms has influenced philosophers, theologians, and artists for centuries. The allegory of the cave remains a powerful metaphor for the human condition. His emphasis on reason and virtue continue to shape our understanding of ethics and morality. From the Renaissance to the Enlightenment, from modern physics to contemporary art, Plato's ideas can be seen echoed and reinterpreted in countless ways. His work continues to inspire and challenge us to think deeply about the nature of reality, knowledge, and the good life. Section 10. Applying Plato's wisdom, practical examples for today. How can we apply Plato's wisdom to our lives today? One way is to cultivate our own reason. In an age of information overload, it's more important than ever to think critically and question what we see and hear. We can also strive to live more virtuous lives. This means acting with integrity, compassion, and a sense of justice. Finally, we can engage in meaningful dialogue with others. Plato believed that dialogue is essential for philosophical inquiry. By sharing our ideas and listening to others, we can challenge our own assumptions and gain new perspectives. Section 11. Conclusion. Plato's timeless message. Plato's philosophy may seem abstract at times, but at its core, it offers timeless wisdom that is as relevant today as it was over 2,000 years ago. His message is simple yet profound. Question everything, seek truth, and strive to live a virtuous life. By embracing these ideals, we can unlock the power of Plato's philosophy and live more meaningful and fulfilling lives.